I heard a lot of people say, I cannot wait to get back to normal. But, I mean, for me, Jesus, God is a God looking forward. He never said, let's get back to Egypt. Let's try it out, right?
Right, yes.
So what would you say when it comes to, obviously, the business world, it will be changing all the time. But what do you see is a certain principle advice is can really future-proof our business?
I think that in terms of future proofing, it really is just making sure your basics are locked down. I think too often we get caught up in what the new trick is or what the new, gimmick is or the new strategy. And we're always looking for new, but we're forgetting that we need to hammer down. How is your foundation? Is it solid? Because one thing that has never changed is, even when God's telling people time to leave for Israel, it's simple stuff. Grab the bread. I don't care if it's risen. We still need bread. You're going to need to eat. You're going to need shelter. You're going to need each other. And I think those things always are important and they're unwavering. So, if people are always saying, oh, now's the time to pivot. Now's the time to recession proof. Now's the time to future proof. You always should have been building a future proof business. That's not something that you just start doing. And so, for me, it's always been, how are you spending in your business? Are you being wasteful? Do you know your numbers? So, I mean, the minute that, the recession finally hit in a big way, it was always happening. We knew a year ago a recession was going to hit. It was just when and how big. So looking at, the fact that it finally came, I was able to look at my numbers and say, okay, this is the burn rate in our business, meaning this is how quickly we burn through money in order to run our business every month. And so I was able to say right out of the gate, this is the month that we would, if things continue in a drastic way, we would have to let people go. This is when we would need to get rid of the office space. This is when we would need, I can look and chart that all out. And I've been planning for this a long time ago. And I think that is when people are thinking about future proofing and stuff like that, you should know those numbers in a peak economy and you should know it in a bottom economy. And I think that is more of the mindset I'm hoping people carry into this experience. What can I do today to make sure I'll be ready tomorrow? It doesn't matter we don't plan and start preparing when the plague has come. We start doing it beforehand. So,
yeah, exactly. I think stewardship is the key, right? It's the key.
The key value.
Yeah. So because everybody I know, we have audiences just about to get started and some audiences, they're about to scale up. Yes. So what would you say, maybe some simple, what are some key like a milestone they need to more focus on, because for me, different stages in business should focus on different things, right?
Yes.
So what would you say for somebody maybe just get started and somebody maybe about to scale
more established? Yeah. So if you, it's two separate categories. So if you're just starting out, do away with hearing about these six-figure launches and massive things. Like just don't even think about it. You know what I mean? I wish you the success of a very small launch. That's the thing that I always try to tell people, because you should be starting in beta. If there's anything I could free you with, it's the concept of beta launches. Get 5 to 10 people to test out your product, be involved in the experience, take surveys, figure out what they like, refine the product, do that at a minimal rate that allows you to start building up that working capital and do things debt free. But really aim for 5 to 10 people. So often people will come to me saying, my business isn't working. I only got 30 people who were interested in the first launch. And I was like, no, that's fantastic, because you don't have the means, the ability, or the scale to handle 500 people.
Yes.
If you get 500 people right out of the gate, it will break your business. You won't be able to serve well, and you won't be able to manage the experience accordingly. So if you are just starting out, be thrilled with the small wins. The Bible says, do not despise humble beginnings. And there's a reason for that. That applies in your business as well. Take these small beginnings, lean into them, and serve well. And for someone who is larger, the biggest thing is understand that you can't do it by yourself. And, that's another biblical lesson as well. It's not that you don't ever think anything you have or do is based on you alone. So it really is about saying to yourself, where can I take $10 problems and give them to someone else so that I can focus on $10,000 problems? Yeah. So, if you're a larger business owner and you are still checking your email or following up on things or still pitching requests or taking the mail to the post office or packaging products, these are things where even if it is just 5 to 10 hours a week for $10 an hour, you can hand those off to someone else to handle, whether it's a kid, an intern, an assistant, you name it. And then you spend your time focusing on things that are actually going to help you grow and scale, whether it's negotiating a contract or pitching a new vendor or media. Those things will actually help your business in a bigger way, and you are the person who's supposed to do it. So those are the two things I think, no matter where you are in business, are really major areas of focus.
So if you guys just heard what she said, you see, she basically tell two different group of people, but same principle, stewardship, because it's stewardship the talents, right?
Yes.
Right.
And if you like this video and this episode, please make sure you like, subscribe, and share with others so more crisis center leaders have the opportunity to consume this type of valuable content. Before I go, I just want to remind you that you can click on the screen to go to the next business growth videos, and I will see you in the next episode.